Introduce yourself, please.
How's it going, y'all? My name's Isaac Pearson. I go to Garfield High School. I'm a senior. 17 years old. Trayvon Martin. That could have been me. That could have been anybody. So today I want to read a poem I made a while back. Basically a rendition of what this world would be like if Dr. King were here today. So we all want to dream like King, but when you take royalty up off the throne, people seem to be keen. The 60s was a time to just scream. We seen a President King and Mr. X just die on the scene. And April 4th, 1968, it was a wicked date, shot down balcony, there was no room for quick escape. The earth stood still and other legendary men had fallen to the memories of legends they have been. The time period of civil rights belittled the likes of activists practicing what their spirits thought right. Whether the Panthers, Nation, or 5%ers, we can all praise him and still die the sinner. But if King came back today, what would he have to say? Would he be fascinated or would he have to hate it how we still show signs of injustice and incompetence? Strong-minded individuals lead us to confidence, and some of us still racially challenged. That's the opposite, and all because a dream is now seen as some common sense. What would he say about Generation Y? And as an old man, he probably asks our Generation Y. How come all my colored people now get with me? And why are they still hanging black bodies in Mississippi? And why does only black president get all the hatred, and how come we can talk racism but not escape it? Because it's still alive, but let's say the fire diminished, took a time out, now it's at the line of the scrimmage, but it's in a new form, called institutional. In some ways more than others, damn man, we losing folks. And it surprises them how we react. We look into a classroom and see achievement gap. Compare SAT scores and standardized tests, look at college degrees to the numbers of arrests. Success rate is slow, it's even harder to face it. How so many of mankind are incarcerated, and half of it is a system, the other half's environment, one side's poverty, the other must be violence. My generation's changed from then to what we know, and I guess they don't lie saying you reap what you sow. Because yesterday's whips and chains, or not today's whips and chains. See, we was links and chains and rope, and now some slang the dope and slaves to the streets, and so the media constrains our hope. Saying we want them out, saying we'll only count for the 3/5, saying that now would be facetious. He probably see us as problematic, see? Good thing we learned civil rights automatically. A lot of folks helped along the way, yet sporadically we chopped down the mountain of racist insanity like Dr. King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Rosa Parks, Sean Bell, Tookie Williams. This justice system's torn apart. Carmichael, Medgar Evers, Jesse Jackson fighting through, and Al Sharpton, Tavis Smiley, Michael Eric Dyson too. I tell King that we ain't doing just fine. And this little out of mine, no, ours. We gonna let it shine. To anyone that's a bigot, racist fool, they should take 3 steps to my integrated school. We're so close, yet man, we're so far. But we can't stop the music even though it gets hard. And in the words of the rapper Nas, they say we N-I-double-G-E-R, but we are much more. Still we choose to ignore the obvious. Man, this history don't acknowledge us because we were scholars long before colleges. They say we N-I-double-G-E-R, but we are much more. But still we choose to ignore the obvious. We are the slave and the master. And what you looking for? You the question and answer. So keep a closed fist with an open mind and fight the power because it's trying to keep us both in line. But if we lifted every voice and sun, we wouldn't wade in the water, but we'd always overcome. Thank you.